Here we are, day 2 of my single speed on El Prieto after riding up Brown Mountain. Today I rode to the top. I showed you that section a little while ago. And here's the El Prieto section. It's a little bit earlier in the day than when I rode it yesterday. That's why I had time to go to the top. And that's why there's a little more sunlight on the trail. It gets really dark at night here. Hello, just me. Yep. So it gets, see how you get these sunspots right there? It gets sunspots, and then what I've noticed, well, I was wearing my goggles most of the time. Today I decided to keep my Oakley radar sunglasses on with the Prism Trail lenses. And the Prism Trail lenses really are nice for like foresty type trails and under the trees like this. But when you get out into the bright light, I've noticed that, man, they just, because they're enhancing the colors underneath the trees really well. The Prism, if you know anything about Prism, was designed with the color spectrum was to analyze what colors you would be looking at, and then what tints that they would use in the lens to enhance the contrast of the colors that you're going to be seeing. So it's meant to make all these browns and greens and, you know, dirt colors you see on the trail. But when you get into the light and hit the bright light, it just kind of magnifies the light on you, if you will. It's great for a diffuse light when the light's bouncing off the trail. It's great for that. But if you're coming over a crest of a hill and you're looking into the sun, you're going to get hit by the light hard, and it's kind of snow blind you, if you want to use that term for a second. So I ordered some new Oakleys. I still am a big fan of Oakleys, and what I've been doing usually is just wearing my Oakley goggles, which is clear lenses. And I'm a big fan of Oakleys, so I ordered some new ones. And on those new ones, I got a little bit darker lens called the field lens, Prism field lens. And I'll be showing those to you next. I'll show you these when we get to the end of the ride. I still have some time on my video. So I just decided to take advantage of the, hello, just me, take advantage of the early Black Friday sales and get those. I get the discount for the military, so it's pretty cool. I get 40% off most stuff, and then they even have sales on top of that. So it's, if you know about Oakley, it's hard to find Oakley stuff on sale. It's if you can. They do sometimes, but it's not going to compare to what the military price is. It's pretty much what the employee price is at the if you work for a bike shop or something. Here I ratcheted that back. See, these hubs ratchet back and make a better sound than my other hubs. I don't know why. I'll just have to take those other hubs apart and see why they don't seem to sound as nice. So riding a fully rigid bike, especially a fully rigid single speed on a technical trail, requires a lot of kind of track standing and balance. I'm clipped in the whole time, and you saw my other video. It shows where I do a complete unedited ride and I'm clipped in the whole way. And this one, I'm sure I'll do the same thing. I mean, I'm spoiled because this is where I live and I can ride this trail all the time. So even though it's technical, it's not a big deal for me. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving. We'll see if the bike club that I used to ride with, we'll see if they'll show up for Thanksgiving. Being COVID and everything, I don't know if they're even going to have a get-together. Personally, I'm going to ride anyway. So I took that real slow, didn't I? This is the most technical part for me, is this part on my rigid bike, because every single one of these rocks I have to kind of just roll through, and this is the most technical area that I have to climb on the trail too, so I have to just power through that. But if you stay clipped in and committed and know you can do it, it's not that bad. See, here the lenses are great because it's kind of darker under here, and those lenses really add some contrast and definition to this darker part. You can really see those poison oak. Hello. Good. You can really see those poison oak and all those brown leaves kind of light up. I think the Prism Trail is more of a bronze color background. Or no, rose, that's what it is. It's a rose. So it's lighter than the bronze. I stumbled on this YouTube channel called, what is it? Sports RX. And they do some great explanation of this stuff. You know, if I'm going to buy something, and I don't know if you guys do this too, but I'm going to look up on YouTube, look at the reviews on that product, Google that product, look up the reviews wherever I can find them, and try to be as informed about what what I'm getting, you know. I knew I was wanting to get a prism lens, but I knew these prism lenses that I currently have were just a little bit too bright when I hit the sun, or when I'm on trails that are more exposed and not covered with trees. So I wanted something darker. That's why I chose those field.